Hello, welcome to the new course. So in this course, we will be designing reinforced concrete structure elements using the limit state method. So before we proceed further, first we will see what we are going to learn in this course. So in unit 1, the content of this course is divided into 4 units, and in unit 1, we will get introduced with the design method, which is the limit state design. And there are some terms which we will be using while designing the elements using this method, like the characteristic strength of material such as the steel and concrete, and characteristic loads and loading conditions, and types of limit states such as limit state of collapse and serviceability. And in unit 2, we will design a beam which will be subjected to the torsion, and there are some IS code recommendations for designing the beam for torsion. So we will see that. We will also design and detail the lintel beam with sunshade, and also analysis and design of flange beam. So in the flange beam, we will be having T beam and L beam. So in unit 3, we will be discussing about the slabs. We will design slabs. We will see what are the classification of the slab based on the aspect ratio. And based on the aspect ratio, there are basically two types of slab. One is one-way slab and two-way slab. So we will be designing them. And also the cantilever slab, we will be designing that. Then unit 4, in the unit 4 is based on the foundation design. So in unit 4, we will be designing foundation. So to be specific, shallow foundation, and in the shallow foundation, we will actually be designing isolated footing, including the wall footing. So isolated footing can be square footing or rectangular footing or trapezoidal or circular footing. And there are some checks that are being carried out in the design, such as the one-way shear, two-way shear, flexure checks. So we will be doing that while designing the foundation. Now, for reference text, you can refer to these two books. So for enhancing your understanding of the topic, you can refer to these books. So these two books are very good, especially the first one, and because the explanation of each and every topic is thorough. So in the next part, we will start our first lecture. Thank you.